This is the first student-led live broadcast in the nation, bringing you the best stories and sports since 1970. We are CHS Today.
Good morning, Spartan Nation, and welcome to today's newscast. I'm Sophia.
I'm Kiera, and now it's time for CHS Today.
In our top story, 3 climbers found dead in a fall in Washington State. The anchor that was holding them allegedly failed as they were descending into a steep gully, but the police aren't sure as the investigation is ongoing. A 4th member survived after this and immediately called the police. The names of the climbers were not released, but they were 36, 47, and 63 years old. The bodies of all the climbers have been recovered, and police say that their thoughts are with the family members and friends of those involved.
In our next top story, more than 200 marine species off the coast of South Australia have been killed by a week-long toxic algae explosion. The algae bloom has spread over 3,400 square miles and is an unprecedented event. The spread has also affected some fisheries in the area, which have preemptively closed their harvest areas. Researchers and the Australian government have been monitoring the bloom as it moves west.
Seniors, tomorrow is the last day to turn in senior portraits for the yearbook. Any digital copies should be emailed to Mrs. Nickel.
Student council members, please check Google Classroom to fill out the t-shirt form. If you don't fill out your size, you will not get a shirt.
Attention junior ECHS students, if you plan to take any Ivy Tech online dual credit courses, please see Mr. Thompson this week.
Attention juniors and sophomores, the upcoming senior class is working to plan a summer splash and assassin game. If you would like to play, $10 will be due Tuesday, May 20th to any of the following: Ella Austin, Gage Schaefer, or Olivia Becker. If you have any questions, please reach out to one of them. More information will be on the Instagram account, CHS_splashing_2025.
On this day in 1981, near the start of his weekly general audience in Rome's St. Peter's Square, Pope John Paul II was shot and seriously wounded while passing through the square in an open car. The assailant was a 23-year-old escaped Turkish murderer named Mehmet Ali Agca. Agca fired 4 shots at Pope John Paul II, hitting his hand, abdomen, and hitting 2 bystanders. The weapon was knocked out of Agca's hand by bystanders and was detained until authorities arrived.
Lunch for tomorrow is General Tso's chicken with brown rice, sesame green beans, and a chicken egg roll. Other options include a spicy chicken sandwich, chicken nuggets, and a classic pepperoni pizza.
Will we see some rain later in the week, Alyssa?
It looks like we will at 5 p.m. It's going to be storming and 72 degrees. At 10 p.m. it's 66 degrees and at 62 degrees. Now on to the 3 day. Tomorrow it'll be a high 77, a low 64, and 71% chance of rain. Thursday it'll be partly cloudy, high of 86, low 71. Friday it'll be partly cloudy, high 86, low 64. That's all for weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Alyssa.
Now on to Caden Mapes with our Spartan Nation Sports.
Thanks, guys. Last Saturday, Connersville girls tennis hosted the Lapel Bulldogs, Blackford Bruins, and Hauser Jets in a Serve to Remember Invitational. Connersville started off beating Blackford 5-0 to advance to the championship against Lapel. The Spartans showed their grit against Lapel, beating them 4-1. The girls are next in action on Thursday at Rushville. Sports action for tonight is girls varsity tennis at home at 5, JV softball at Lawrence North at 5:30, boys and girls track and field at East Central at 5:30. Sports action for tomorrow is girls varsity softball at home against Batesville at 5:30, and girls JV softball against Shelbyville at home at 6. That's all for the sports. Now back to the desk for birthdays.
Thanks, Caden. The only birthday for today is Rylan Combs.
Birthdays for tomorrow are Angelina Hopping, Jordan Price, Gabe Moore, and Delaney Segrist.
Happy birthday. I'm Sophia.
I'm Kiera.
I'm Caden.
And I'm Alyssa.
And that's all for CHS Today.